we're having a broadcast like this because y'all want interaction with us. Y'all want us to respond to your comments. All right, well, fine. We sacrificed a lot of screen real estate. Look at that. Near a fifth vertically dedicated just to two dum-dums. Not Lindsay and Ryan. All right.
Michael.
And Ethan. So, anyway.
Ethan, no.
Feel free to respond, Ethan. I'm coming for you. All right. So, Adam has chose. So, what we're doing, how we're going to play this game, we wanted to play with the Rangers, but we didn't want to play with a Ranger team that sucked, right? We wanted to actually have a fighting chance. Mm-hmm. So, this is 2010 Rangers versus the 2010 New York Yankees. My personal favorite series of playoff baseball. Adam, do you have any thoughts on your favorite series of playoff baseball? Maybe 2011 Rangers Tigers?
Like, honestly, I do have to go with 2010 Rangers Yankees because I will never forget that night coming home and watching the Rangers beat the Yankees. And for Neftali Feliz to strike out A-Rod to be the last out that sends the Rangers to the World Series. So that was really, 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 really awesome.
All right. You want Ken's leading off, not Elvis.
Oh, yeah. Kinsler's always been
the lead.
He's always been a leadoff hitter.
Mm-hmm. Well. I'll just trust whoever made this 2010 roster with their lineup thoughts on the Yankees, because I'm wearing the wrong shirt here. Adam's wearing an Amazon shirt, not even wearing a Texas Rangers shirt, not even wearing the Hamilton jersey that he wore in the video that he could go easily get in like 2 seconds.
I could, but I won't.
Oh, look at that. So lazy. So lazy you could even write it in the comments, but you're too lazy to do this. And you're not even going to comment at all just to make this whole video pointless. You jerks. That's right. That's right. You know what? And the thing is, we have 0 viewers. So they're not even going to rewind to even hear this part.
Nope.
All right, this is what we're going to do. All right, when we get a viewer, we walk off.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers.
Go back.
It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next.
To 2 minutes, 40 seconds when I said this whole thing is pointless. Because you dang comments.
And for all of us
Cliff
Ranger
Lee
fans
gets
out
the
there,
starting assignment for
I
Texas
really hate
in this
to say
one.
that right
What do you
now,
have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties.
Right
and
now,
if he's on,
he
could be really tough to hit.
The Rangers' brand new ballpark, like this.
So coming to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
All right. While no one's viewing, let's make sure that our settings are right. Oh, we're getting comments on a different video. God dang it. Let's set this up as fast as we can. All right,
yes.
That's veteran.
Zone.
High. Guest pitch. No feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Pitching. Veteran. Off.
Off.
Buttons.
Hold up. Go back.
There was no. There's no go back option. It's apply or discard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll just keep it consistent. Show 15.
16.
Good gosh. All right. High.
I'll tell you what you need to look out for.
On that last fielding one.
Mm-hmm. Go to your buttons.
Buttons. All right, what do I need?
In play view defense.
High. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Apply. Now let me go to my cameras, make sure. Although I think what I just did.
Yeah.
Get rid of that pre-pitch camera. You're welcome.
High and high.
Pitching view, broadcast. Right?
Yeah, it's...
Because it's going to be superseded by the batting.
Yep.
All right. I'm done.
Okay.
Hit yours.
Now let me get to mine. Presentation. Pre-pitch camera. None. Apply changes. Go into the gameplay.
Did anyone text you back their thoughts on the video?
Michael texted me back, and he asked, "How much did Dale have?"
Well, you know what? Tell him to watch the stream, and I'll tell him. Ask that question in the form of a comment on the stream, and we'll reply.
Michael could be working.
Oh, good grief, LMAO is what he responded there. He could be working. He could. You're right. No excuse, Michael. You go to 6:40. You turn back the clock to 6:40, and you watch. No excuse. We have gone nearly 7 minutes with no baseball on a baseball-centric video with our close personal friend Chuck Morgan, voice of Glowfly Field.
Oh my God. So, zone, yes. No feedback. I want veteran. I want my pure analog.
Alright, so Bearded Savage, Mr. Savage, I'm so sorry, commented on the intro video, oh good grief, LMAO.
Mm-hmm.
Now, good grief, that sounds very Charlie Brown, so I'm going to comment, oh gee, thanks Charlie Brown, so. But you know what, if you were watching the stream, you wouldn't even need to see my reply to your comment, so. How's Nick doing? That's right, I'm talking to you, Nick. What you...
Okay, pure analog, la. That's also high. Okay.
Oh, snap. Hey, don't think while I'm commenting and engaging with the community. Alright.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Aye.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
It's too late. I guessed it. I'll let you know. You can believe what you want.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball.
Knuckle
Good
curve,
job just to make contact.
Huh?
Takes this the other way to right. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit.
Who's your designated hitter?
Batting second.
I think it's Nelson Cruz.
I mean, no one's going to say Nelson Cruz is a stellar defender.
Let's not go there.
In now, Eduardo Nunez.
I never
As
thought
the first
Vlad.
pitch to him is in there for
I
a
thought
called strike
Vlad
one.
would be the DH rather than...
Yeah, I should have known.
Jeter on at first, nobody out. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on
That
the
was
way back
way
to
in the
dugout
dirt.
to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Guessed it just early.
By the way, you can see where the pitch is the cutter on the bottom left.
Oh, no.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Liner toward right center.
Dang it.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Oh, I should have stayed at first.
The relay.
Get it.
Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
To the plate now, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, you ain't throwing in the balls. Whatever I hit, it's got to be in the strike zone.
Now a half swing. Strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Boy.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
I ain't getting any help from the ump.
Stepping in,
I mean, I got
Nick
one.
Swisher. And
I
the
got
Yanks trying
one.
to make this first inning even sweeter here.
See those,
He's set and the pitch.
A third of the
Ball to
time.
short.
I'll get
And that's
the ball.
through into left, a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Usually.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Dadgummit.
All right. I got 2 on the board.
Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Lucky I'm awful at pitching.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
I got underneath it just a little bit, though. I got it.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
Why are they not yours?
And 3.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
I'm having a hard time.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I made sure we're playing
Andres,
tonight.
base runner at first with one out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Okay.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, Josh Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Granderson will get there, and he puts it. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone. Standing in, Mark Teixeira. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mark Teixeira.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit.
No! Oh my God!
Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Sensitivity. Come on.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
At the plate now, Lance Berkman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Burton played for the Yankees.
He's the man that ruined our dreams of winning the World Series.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
He immediately switched from the Yankees to the Cardinals.
Line drive base hit.
Whoever was it.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Jeter has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch.
No,
he can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
In there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
I have no idea. I don't care.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kinsler takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 24.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
0-2. Here it is. Berkman, the runner at third. Jeter at second with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over.
They're all in the zone.
Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz,
You're
and
lucky
they'll
they
need
got
him to
away
get
with
something
one.
going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count.
Shadows running
A little higher.
a little higher on the battery side.
And he holds
Like
up
how
here, but the
meter
pitch is a
goes,
cold strike
I like
anyway.
its pacing when I have someone on base. I like the timing when I have someone on base. When I have a fast.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Baby, go baby, go baby.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
That's a leadoff
And he
double
will
for
pull
Nelly.
into second with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
What were you saying about
The 2-0 on the way. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You're getting these calls.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second
better
out.
on my pitches when I have someone on base. That was
At the plate,
nailed it.
David Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Over that.
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Too high. 1-2.
Hit you with that all the time.
If I'm in the
back
box, you
day.
take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
In the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Good God.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're one pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
Wow.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Oh, not as much as Lee. It's the game. Like,
now here it comes.
Good on the marker.
And a liner
exactly
foul into the seats down the right side.
Then it needs to be right.
Fouled off.
Exactly where I want to put it, too.
Again, a 1-2.
Man, how did you get that one? Ugh. Damn it.
Hey, having a B right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
To third. There to play it is Young. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swisher playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Yes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Oh.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The count now at 2-1. Runners going. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. From the stretch. Runners on his way to third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Rodriguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is in there.
Sent him back in the beginning.
It is Curtis Granderson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt, misses. Ready for another chance. Mark Teixeira.
Wipes out the squeeze.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Murphy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Oh, thank God.
But I got some hits.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That was
On everything.
That was a meatball.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
This is in the air out to right field. Swisher is there to put it away for route number 1. Riding in once again, Elvis Andrews. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Good hits in the wrong place.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
This sucks.
1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Who's led it to life? I have no idea.
Outside for a ball. 1-1.
I'm not working today. Are you the Australia man?
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So digging in now, Derek Jeter, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
How did you find this, Cowboy? I guess you were subscribed from way the heck back.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a
forgot
pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
This is what I've been doing with my day.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
I know you subscribe. Of course you do.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez.
We're on like
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
20 seconds delay, not 20 minutes. That's easy.
Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I think what you're seeing on YouTube is like 20 seconds behind what we have.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
The other video is Adam.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's what Chuck Morgan
Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ball.
Chuck just thought he'd throw it in. And we lost.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Like a cowboy.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay throw. Got a tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. One left.
Not a good call.
Leading off for the Rangers, the left fielder, Josh Hamilton.
Standing in now, Josh Hamilton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That was a burger.
Weekly hit to third.
Am I gonna?
What a
shit!
It's late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The 1-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Wind up and the 1-0 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lined hard toward right center. And this will get down out there. Should be extra bases for Young. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I know.
A pause and the 0-2.
That's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the middle north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Moreland is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. At the plate, Benji Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He had 2 good hits that were outs. 2 good swings. Get a hit.
The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I think there's a home field bias.
No.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
It did.
That really looked low for a 4-seamer to.
But 2 here.
Look that low when it's that high.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now in the box, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Okay.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double.
Change it if you want.
That's ridiculous.
We have no viewers. They don't care.
I hate it. I hate it. This sucks.
Digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So now to the plate, Nick Swisher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Count now a ball and a strike. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. In for strike 2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base, He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get fouled, so he'll become out number 1.
Now that's
really
now
hard
at the plate, Jorge Posada. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
We've got another viewer.
Oh no, is it Cowboy again?
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Rodriguez, the runner at second with 1 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You're killing me.
Quit throwing strikes, please. Anything.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kinsler ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again. Vladimir Guerrero has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
There we go,
Line to the
Vladdy.
right side. And that's into the
Go,
outfield
Vladdy,
for
go,
a one-out
Vladdy, go,
hit.
Vladdy,
And
go,
this will
Vladdy.
bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second
Yes,
with 1
damn it.
away.
He lost his helmet.
There you go, Vladdy.
Now batting, Josh Hamilton.
Thank you, Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, get it.
The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
No.
And the throw sails right past him at the plate.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like
17 speed.
yo.
Into the box now,
Not
Nelson
making it, not
Cruz.
making it.
And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Although if I had gone with David's original abilities, I could have rigged the whole thing.
Line drive to left.
Yeah.
Berkman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble.
It's close.
In now, Curtis Granderson. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready now, Mark Teixeira. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one.
My bad.
And this one is gone.
Get out of
A
here.
home run.
Get out of here.
But I want popcorn.
Get out of
He has
here.
popcorn and Johnny
I can tell you
Rancher.
one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Lance Berkman stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Ryan Swisher.
No, it was a switch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-2 now.
1-2.
In the chat, who hit that moment? I don't know.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Derek Jeter. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Second baseman.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees to get 1 on the solo homer.
I thought it was Teixeira. I just didn't think Teixeira.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Young. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Another meatball.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that's the first down. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. And the pitch.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
That wasn't
stays alive, still 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Early or something because it was a changeup, you think?
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping into the box, David Murphy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yep. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Benji Molina. Liner in there for a base hit. The relay.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Ian Kinsler. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
David, please. 1 ball, 1 strike.
you, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
I was trying to make sure
they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll get down out there. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chances. He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Because we know who's coming up. Lefties.
How did you get to your bullpen?
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Pitcher random. That's funny.
I guess he didn't get the whole thing. In the bullpen. That's nasty.
Darren Oliver. Frank Francisco. Ode, 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 ode. Ode, I do not know.
You're going to perplex me with that weird pitching motion. All right.
The 0-1 offering.
Look out, 1-1.
Kinsler on third. Andrews on at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
He didn't tag him.
Not in time as the run scores.
Oh my God.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Hamilton, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself in the inning.
Oh, Ryan left.
Leading off the inning, Alex Rodriguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Come on, Cliff. Give me one more.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
See, I wish what they would do Because they don't do this enough.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nick Swisher. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Matty, I don't understand that move at all. This is a guy that can drop some bombs, has some damage in his bat, big-time pop. I certainly don't want to see, and I don't think any of the paying fans want to see this guy bunt in that situation right there.
And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now that catcher, Jorge Posada.
In now, Jorge Posada, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
That's
offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Get him.
And he's safe. Digging in, Curtis Granderson.
I know.
It seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Yeah.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Oliver is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you got great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Here comes the first pitch. Mark Teixeira is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. The 3 of us are back after the
71.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Michael Young. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I'm not going to pitch while you're looking at your texts, so. Well, and, you know, you could just hold R2 to keep you know, to keep me from pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field.
That was a
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That was Michael Young.
That was.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He called it in there.
Get him.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up at the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 6 in the third, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one.
I'm having tough luck with these corners. You know, getting a call.
He's set. Here it comes. Robertson, 33 years old. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Young at third, Moreland on second, Murphy on at first with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
In there, 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he steps off.
Why is that the one I choose to throw to?
Payoff pitch on its way. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Mark Teixeira will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he'll step off and try again.
Figured.
Yeah.
Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Oh my God. Look at where the line is on the NL line.
Just that high?
Yeah.
Is it different for some pitchers?
Oh God, it's so different.
That one's drastically different from the last one.
Just because the other day has a weird release.
Yeah.
From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
It's a pretty sorry fastball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Come on.
Why am I seeing that kind of stuff? It's hard to see it coming out of his hand.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Yes.
Wow.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Jeter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on.
They really could have.
Hit hard. Foul.
Oh, yes. Because
he contacted it in foul.
Because he contacted it in foul territory, it still counts as a foul ball.
No.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Murphy's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a tight. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Not shortstop. Elvis Andrus.
It's the World Series. Or no, it's ALCS.
We're playing a lot more than we're playing.
First offering on its way.
He's already that confident?
Yeah, because freaking shut me out.
0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think Neftali Feliz is going to have a tough time going through my 2 through 4 hitters.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I can't believe I got up to a 3-0 lead and I just let it go.
To 2-2 now. Slider laid off for a ball.
Okay, you know what? If you like, if you don't like it, I'll keep doing it.
Bounce to first. Reined in. And
I know that is your long time
3 unassisted.
About me.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. But Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate.
That's why I'm so much better. Now, I guess they're in the shift.
Yeah.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The fielding in this game.
Like he was carrying a piano around the base on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. From the stretch.
I got 3-0.
Not the worst guy to walk.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The guy that's up right now is 99.
3-1 the count now. A man at third with 1 away. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Do you dare for Vladdy?
I do now.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an important run here with the sac fly as it's now a 2-run lead.
One can get in the position.
So next to the plate for Texas, Michael Young has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
I want to say it play
now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I don't swing that.
Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hamilton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Nelly Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Nelly Feliz.
Next for New York, Eduardo Nunez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero.
Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
Popped him up. Molina is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez.
Hold on, we gotta get it queued up.
Get what queued up?
Do you know who's at bat and who's pitching?
Yes, Alex Rodriguez.
Eric Nadel, ALCS call.
Feliz has the sign from Molina. And here comes the pitch. Swung on, foul back. A-Rod 6-1, the Rangers lead. World Series! Feliz the high set.
Okay.
It's ready.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll step off.
I didn't know.
Don't you walk me?
I couldn't remember what pitch.
Oh, okay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Feliz, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 0-1. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone.
Here comes the pitch.
Breaking ball, strike first in the ball.
It was a breaking ball.
It was a breaking ball.
You did that on purpose?
No, I didn't do that on purpose.
All those fans cheering. This is a good win for this team.
7-5 tonight's final. The Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Cliff Lee is the winning pitcher of record. Sabathia permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Still be on YouTube. So someone will delete it, someone could delete it. Who knows? I can just say, the audio cut out and just
the final run score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers: 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 out, and 11 runners left on base.
Tell Ryan,
For the Yankees, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Well, at least everyone watched
Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 8 minutes.
With our close personal friend.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Chuck Morgan. I meant to tweet Chuck Morgan to tell him to watch the stream. It'd be great if he could have commented. God dang.
God dang.
God dang it.
Anyway.
Well, I'm still going to tweet Chuck Morgan so he can see you dance around the field.
Rangers win.
Yeah.
1 minute. Video where reacts to winning. Yeah.
All right.
Rangers
We out
win.
in the house. We'll holla.